This story time take back in 2024, by the way. This is when I was in Houston. I'm not from Houston, I'm from New Orleans. You already know that, you feel me? This is when I was in Houston. This is like when I almost got shot, like almost got taken out the game, almost got bodied, you know what I'm saying? So look, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas right quick, I'm gonna run y'all down right quick. So look, this how it happened. I was out there in Houston for like a little while because I ain't know where I want to move at, and my people was going out there too, so I decided to move with them as well. And I was like, shoot man, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not go out there and try it out? It was not good, and especially we originally never even wanted to go to Houston. We was at Mississippi at first. We had to move to different spots because like we lost the house, you know what I'm saying? When we lost the house back then, like our first house we've been having since like all the way Katrina days. I'm talking about way back, like when we had that house for a long time. So when we lost that house and we had to move, we had to go to Mississippi. Then a temporary time in Mississippi we had to relocate and move again because we didn't want to stay there no more. My people was like, man, shoot, we might go to Houston. So I was like, all right, bet. So 2024 I was considering should I stay in New Orleans or go to Houston, and I was like, all right man, I'm gonna go to Houston. I went to New Orleans for a little bit to attend my sister's wedding, and then I was like, all right bro, this is what, bro, matter of fact, let me take y'all down memory lane. Nigga, working at Taco Bell, bro, as a cashier has to be the worst thing ever, bro. Cashier is just, it's a terrible experience. I mean, some niggas might be cooked because some niggas don't know simple math, and I'm not the one to talk to people and talk about people like they don't know simple math. I hate math, my nigga. I really do. I hate math a lot. But like people that's not good at adding and subtracting, you're gonna be slow pace at that cashier, bruh. I'm telling you. I remember they had me at a cashier at Taco Bell, bro. I was working temporary over there for like some money right quick, cause I was like, man, shoot, I'll take the money. Sure, I'm just stacking money, living with my people right now. I'm just stacking money, put towards some goals, some things I want to get at the time. And I remember I was working at Taco Bell, my nigga. It was not a good experience. I went in there, bro. The lady was so just enthusiastic. The white lady, she was so happy to give the nigga the job. She was like, oh yeah, we can have you starting soon, immediately. We need you at the cashier. I'm thinking I'd be in the back cleaning up, maybe flipping the taco or burrito for a nigga or something. No, bro, she had me on the shift, already marked and scheduled, on the clock as a cashier, my nigga. I was so mad, bro. I was like, bro, I ain't want no cashier, because cashier comes with not only communication skills. I don't lack communication skills. It's like I don't like to talk. So like when I have to talk every hour throughout the day at that position as a cashier, I'm gonna have to rip my hair out, bro. I'm gonna hate that. I'm gonna really hate that for real. So bro, not only that, niggas on the clock don't know how to work a cashier at all. I don't know how to work it either. This is my first time working this and doing a cashier. But pretty much they had to give me like orientation, and somebody had to like teach me and train me those things. They're like, you know how to add this and track and all that. I'm like, shoot, pretty much, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, you good, then you got it. Nigga, let me tell you, the customers in these fast food industries, they are grimy. They are very grimy, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, you're gonna expect those things, bro. They be so pissy, bro. I give all my prayers to everybody out there that work at a fast food job, bro, that's clocking into a 9 to 5 like that, because it's not easy, bro. It's rough. It's rough. The industry is rough. The customers I have to come across and deal with is already a struggle as it is, bro. Because I know niggas want to crash out and just swing on somebody without any consequences or taking no accountability to anything. Because I would immediately just clothesline so many Karens or just spear somebody with a Jeff Hardy spear or edge kick. I don't know, bro. On top of it, you be there for a long time. So I remember I was like, all right, bet. I worked at Taco Bell. So I came there. Lady really happy. You know what I'm saying? I got the job and everything. I'm talking to the people and everything, getting used to my employees, my people that I'm working with and everything. They showing me the layout and everything. It was like, shoot, man, I'm glad you came through, bro, because I ain't want to work no cashier. I mean, you did me a favor. I'm like, I gotta quit this job right now. They were like, man, I appreciate it, man. You know, I don't really like working that. So I'm like, why I gotta get the most hardest position? I don't want to do cashier. I gotta greet these niggas with a smile. I don't want to smile all the time. I'm more of an introvert staying to myself. So I'll be asking myself, bro, how I'm gonna actually make it out in this world working? How? Because I gotta socialize with these people. Sometimes half of the time, majority of the time, I don't even really feel like socializing. So I remember, bro, I was like getting into character because I know how to switch character. You know, I can code switch really easy and get into a whole different person, a whole different character if I have to get by in life. And shoot, I just know in my head, I'm here for the check. This is temporary. I'm getting about the door. Bro, I remember I was slow with the machine. Nigga gave me a 20, break the 20. Nigga, I'm slow with the machine. I'm doing, cause I don't know how to work the machine. They talking about they had orientation day. They was interviewing me and scheduling me and training me through that. Y'all niggas ain't trained me through any of that. I don't know how to work the machine. They show you how much money you need to break pretty much. But I remember I was so slow with it, grabbing the money just slow. And I was like, man, this is my first time a trainee. So I remember the lady was getting mad. She was like, oh my effing gosh, my grandpa can count faster than that. It was my first job. Of course I was a little nervous. My first time working a cashier, bro. After she said that, nigga, that was insulted to my feelings, my intelligence. I felt played. You still sitting here waiting for that burrito with your, you know what I'm saying? I can sit up there and say that, but I ain't gonna say it. Bro, customer service with a smile. We Chick-fil-A in this thing, you know what I'm saying? I remember this one lady came in, bro, look, let me tell you something, bro. I ain't about to be no rude to none of the black moms out here, but it's just so common to see y'all so single. I'm sorry, bro. Look, the black pregnant moms and the mamas, the baby mamas out there, y'all be single, bro. I can already tell the nigga that you and just left. I feel bad. I really do feel bad, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I really do feel bad. Cause like, if I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, bro, not only she came here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she's still on the phone talking about some other niggas and all that. You need to figure out what them other niggas are. Like, you gotta see which one of them is legally the dad, the father. Cause these kids running around, jumping around like this is a playground. It's not no circus. So I gotta ring up every order for the little kids and everything, what they get and everything. Cause she don't want to put it together. She got the kids paying separately. So I'm like, bro, are you crazy? Cash out, but make sure you use that Apple Pay. Bro, you could use that Apple Pay at Taco Bell? Like, I was so confused and dumbfounded. I was like, bro, Apple Pay? I ain't used Apple Pay in a day in my life. I'm like, bro, what I been at? Living under Patrick Rock? So she pulled out the Apple Pay and everything, and I was like, all right, bro, the lady had to step in and take care of all of that. Bro, I'm like, bro, I'm in the hood in Mississippi, bro. These niggas out here, I mean, they gonna be country, but like, these niggas are different. And then, bro, back in New Orleans, me and my dad would go to the same spot, this little deli meat market spot. Pause on that, no diddy. We get like our food over there and stuff, because they cook over there as well. And there's always some like lonely baby mama that's pregnant, that's plus size, and it just be no man in sight. They have like 10 kids. Niggas have a village. The Hidden Leaf village is trailing behind them niggas. I be feeling bad for the black moms, man. It just, you'll see a lot of that. No racial. It's just, where's the father? I had to get this order together, and the lady stepped in, she helped. And then I remember like, bro, I don't really like Taco Bell. I remember one time, bro, when I sat up there and I was done with it. And this is the most stupidest thing ever. Y'all gonna look at me and be like, this nigga is built different for this, but this nigga is so wrong for this. I remember working at Taco Bell, and I was like getting so tired and fed up with it. Nigga, I left shift. I'm not gonna lie, I was on the shift, I was on the clock, I punched in and everything, and I remember I was sitting there for a while, and I was like, bro, we opened like really bright early with it. And I'm like, bro, nobody ain't coming. This, you know, it's dead. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I started getting tired with it. I started getting real tired. I'm like, bro, I can't take this no more, bro. It's like, I'm about to move in a little bit anyway. Like, we ain't might even be here for that long. It's like, it's my last couple of days. I might as well figure out packing or what I really want to do with myself. My money good. I made enough money to be able to leave. I ain't about to keep working here. Like, I'll work somewhere else. So I like, man, forget this. I remember somebody walked in. It was like 2, 3 customers or something. So look, you can only leave from the front door entrance, like when they come in at. Bro, I climbed out the window. I went in the back. I was talking to one of my supervisors, one of my employees or something, something like that. We chatted up for a cool little, like, 20 minutes or something about some random bull crap. And I remember the windows, he was just back there. I guess he was refilling the sauce racket or something, doing something with the sauce packers or something. The windows were slightly open. Bro, I moved the window slightly to the side, and I crawled right on out of there. I did. I couldn't do it, bro. That whole family came in. It was a village. I say I don't want to punch in the numbers. I don't want to punch in that code for the food. I don't want to do it. I couldn't do it. I just really couldn't do it. Plus my head hurt. I was a little bit under the weather, but I said, you know, I'm gonna toughen out. I left. That was the most irresponsible thing I ever did in my life, bro. But that's last year. It's a new improved me. I just couldn't do it, bro. But yeah, back to the story, man. I was out there in Houston, and bro, I remember my mom was with this dude. We gonna call him Bang Bang. That's what my homies call him. That's what we call him, everything. Bang Bang, cause he got beat up and Bang Bang got hit with a 2-piece. Bang Bang. That's what it comes from. So I remember we was out there in Houston, and I moved out there. That's why I went to a phase out there in Houston. I'm not gonna lie, but I ain't gonna say too much. But I remember I was out there in Houston, and I'm over here trying to really find myself, like for real, cause I'm like, bro, I don't got none of my homies and my boys here. Faisal not out here. People I run online, the people I know in real life that I run online with, I'm like, bro, they not really here. Like, I can't go outside and see these niggas, or I can't pull up on them. Like, they not here. And like relocating to a whole different spot is just so hard, cause you trying to get the layout and everything. Nigga, your supermarkets, your Walmart is just so far away. Like, we so isolated. Like, we off the grid with it, you feel me? But my mom was dating this dude for a while. They still was dating and everything. Damn, my mom was so fed up with this dude. He is wild, cause he's a crash out. The nigga be trying to do some wild things. It's like, bro, you 50 something years old, you trying to fight with the savages, with the young niggas. I had to beat this nigga up a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie. Shoot, my brother got involved. He boxed a nigga, beat him up easily. Smooth work. Both of my brothers, niggas torched him. Niggas stomped him in with the boots. Bro, they stomped that nigga down like plankton, like gum in the street, and scraped it. They did him wrong, cause it was self-defense because he was attempting trying to put his hands on my mom, and I was knocked out asleep in my room. And I remember I come downstairs, my uncle grabbed me. My uncle like, Justin. I come downstairs, this nigga getting folded. This nigga getting beat up like, bro, this nigga getting mobbed. They really beating this nigga up, bro. I'm talking about Bruce Wayne family dying in the alley, but besides dying and killing, these niggas beating savagely. Like, this nigga getting beat up bad, bro. And these niggas looking at me like, Justin, you want some of this? Bro, I remember I walked in with my Nike slides and stomped right on that nigga. I ain't show no remorse, straight Quan Chi style. So my mom was just probably just so much of a good, kind-hearted woman. She was just trying to change a nigga that couldn't be changed until she realized at the last second. So I still love my mom, man. I love my mom to death, for real though. That's like #1 woman. Fast forward that, you know, they still was dating and everything. He was just trying to get himself together and everything, but he still was the same way. He was a piece of crap. So I remember, bro, out there in Houston, he really showed his behind because he has a drinking problem, and when he drank, he actually get really aggressive. So he was out there drinking something, some white liquor or something. We was coming from my sisters out there in Houston because during that time, in that era, I think it was Thanksgiving or it was either Christmas. But I think it was Thanksgiving. I got the proof and everything to show y'all niggas. Like, I don't know what he did or anything, but he just wasn't allowed to come to my sister's house because my sister wasn't not having that bull crap. So it's just me, my mom, yeah, my uncle too as well. And we went by my sister. She not that far. She like right there. She close by. So we went over there and we was celebrating Thanksgiving. We was just eating, listening to music, everybody having a good time, chilling and everything. He just wasn't invited because of his bad reputation and like how moody and angry he get, and he like ruin everything. And I don't blame my sister for doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I remember we was hanging out and my sister like, all right, you know, say we going our separate ways and everything. We about to dip. And then I remember we came back home. This nigga is in a garage, like his car in the garage, like he's sitting there like in the car, windows tinted black and everything. He just mad. You probably wonder how you know he mad and pissed, bro. He always mad and pissed, bro, because he was playing music really loud and he turned it down as soon as we came to the garage and got out the car. It was weird because it was like that music was still playing. We ain't had nothing playing. As soon as we came back, he stopped everything. Music turned off and everything. So this nigga looking at us, and then as soon as we go back inside, we close the door to the garage to get, you know, to get into the house and everything. Mom say, shoot, I would lock it, but you know, already know he gonna try to kick the door down. So I was like, oh lord, and he tried to deal with that. So my mom was just trying to, my mom was trying to find an escape route to get rid of him, and she told him multiple times, and he was not going. No, he was not going. This dude said, look, you stuck with me, I'm gonna make your life miserable. He was one of those, and like no matter what, like as much as like me, my other two brothers and my sisters trying to intervene with it, like intertwine with it, I got it, let me take care of it. My mom always be like, I got it, you know, you gotta do it. So be like, all right, we ain't about to keep doing this with you. We went our separate ways, you know what I'm saying? My mom went in her room, I went in my room, I was going in his room. I lay down on my bed, probably boot up the game, chilling, thinking of some videos to make or something like that. Next thing you know, things start getting pretty hectic, you know what I'm saying? Outside, I start hearing some commotion. I hear something, you know what I'm saying? I hear some loud thumping, niggas talking crap and everything, niggas mentioning my name, niggas speaking bad on my mom's name, and I'm like, there's only one nigga that be saying that, it's him. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, what would my brothers do in this situation? They would obviously get up and protect their mom. I mean, I don't need no type of what would my brother do, because that's just an instant sudden reaction and fight or flight stance, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit around with somebody talking bad on my mom or talking bad about me or trying to harm her and put their hands on her. Like, I'm gonna take the lick, I'm gonna take the punches and everything, I'm gonna beat this nigga up like I beat him up multiple times. So look, my mom was like, I'm not using bathroom. He in the hallway screaming, that's why you a bleep beep 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 a nigga, like, you blah 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 blah, talking out her name and all that. And I'm just like, okay, maybe it's the usual. He'll cuss and go his separate way. He wouldn't do too much like that. No, he was drinking that white liquor or mixing it with brown, or that he was drinking some drink that got him toe up to the floor. It got too crazy, so I stepped out. To see if she was cool, everything was good and everything. My uncle probably had his headphones on playing music. You know what I'm saying? He was already drunk. He was crazy drunk out of it. My mom had a drinking feel, but she wasn't completely tipsy, like pissy drunk. All her common sense, still conscious of everything, aware of all that. She had all her senses and everything. She wasn't out of it, bro. She just had like a drink. That's it. I came out there. He looked at me. He was like, what you looking at, nigga? I'm going to the bathroom. The bathroom on the left. You know what I'm saying? The bathroom is right by my uncle room. It's on the left. So I'll come out. He already like right in front of me on the right with his hand over the door, looking in the room over there. And that's my mom room. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sorry. And then he looked at me like, what you looking at, nigga? I'm like, bro, first I never was even looking at you. I go in the bathroom. I go pee. And then he just going crazy with it. And then he was like, that's why you and your son just ain't nothing anyway. Or just trash. He ain't say nothing like that. He said something rude. I can't really say too much. He's like, that little nigga never gonna be nothing. Nigga never gonna get no girlfriend. Nigga never gonna get no money. Nigga a bum. Nigga a lame. Like, tell that nigga come out right now. I beat that nigga up. And this nigga was talking about my mom. Like, you ain't a deal. You just a tramp. Saying all type of real thing. Like, you ain't nothing. You just a piece of trash anyway. Like, he was just going in. I'm like, bro, what that nigga talking about like that? Those are fighting words. Not only moms and me. Like, bro, you a freeloader living over here, over all for us. So it's like, you ain't really contributing, nigga. You lost like 80 jobs. You alcoholic, my nigga. You a bum. You just pretty much a freeloader. Just trying to live here because you got nowhere to go. And you don't got nowhere to stay. And you sleeping in your car, nigga, at corner gas stations. Begging niggas for 40 ounces. What type of nigga is that, bro? Come on now. Like, I ain't about to even try to step to this nigga and try to defend myself. Because he a whole goofy right now. He a clown for that. But he started saying something about my mom. I got her, bro. I got mad, bro. I got pissed. I remember I come out the bathroom. And then I was about to go to my room. He blocking my door. Nigga got his big old leg out. So I'm like, bro, come on, bro. I'm trying to go to my room, dog. He like, he just standing. He looked at me like this. This how that nigga looked at me. I was walking, he did this. That's how that nigga looked at me, bro. This what I did, bro. Like, this is me. Let me show y'all niggas. This is me. We gonna pretend that this is the bathroom, chat. I'm gonna close the door. Look, come out the bathroom. Woo, that was a good piss. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm about to go ahead and go back in my room. Go back in my room. Boom. He right here looking at me. This nigga like right here. He blocking me. I'm like this. We doing the mannequin challenge. We having a stare off. Like, we about to have a Red Dead dual shoot off, my nigga. We having a stare off in here. I'm just like this. Like, what you gonna do? He stopped me right here, bro, before I could go in my room. Like, what you gonna do, little nigga? Huh? What you gonna do? You pussy. You ain't gonna do nothing. So nigga just pushed me and did this and that. And I pushed him back a little bit. I guess he didn't like that. He was like, push me, nigga. Like, you push me. I'm defending myself. You trying to hurt me and everything. You trying to belittle me like I'm a little boy. Nigga, I'm a grown man. And then, bro, my mom getting involved. She's like, stop that. Cause it started getting loud. And then she's like, don't do none of that. Remind you, this nigga is so bogus. My mom and uncle in the middle of the center stopping everything. This nigga decided to take his hand and try to swing and hit me, and he missed bad. He hit the wall. I duck. My nigga, that was a greasy punch. That's all I can say. Cause when he was angled perfectly at me and I hit all chin, bro, he flew. When I punched him so hard, he flew. I ain't even being dramatic, bro. Nigga flew like one of them cartoon characters that get hit and he just blew away in the wind like paper. But I remember, bro, he flew. Like, he flew into my mama's desk. Now look, I was mad, bro. Cause when he flew into my mama's desk, my mom works from home. So I was like, dang, bro, I ruined her whole setup. I'm talking about, nigga, monitors are flying all over the place. The desk caved into two. It snapped like a Kit Kat bar. The whole desk came loose. The monitors were smashed. I was like, bro, I feel bad. Cause not only I ruined my mom's setup, and like, this nigga couldn't keep his balance, and he wanna do all that bucking and fighting. I hit him one time, this nigga flying. I'm like, gosh, leave, bro. And then remind you, I got so mad at that moment, and something just took over me. And like I said, when I told myself, that stuff was a traumatizing like experience for me. Cause I'm gonna get to the part when I'm gonna tell y'all some real spill. So I remember when he was like, he flew like that and fly. He was on the ground. He was trying to get back up. I ran to the nigga. And bro, I'm just like, I run to the nigga like this, bro. This is me. I hit him with one of these. Then I run to that nigga. I'm like this. I'm like, what's up? But I'm over this nigga like this. I'm like, this. I felt bad at the end. Cause I'm like, man, like, I stopped, but as I'm punching this nigga, I'm cussing, I'm saying every word. Yeah, you pussy. Yeah, you weak, nigga. Yo, what you gonna do, huh? I'm tearing this nigga up, giving him like the meanest ninja killer Liu Kang MKX combo. Like, the continuation is just going on for like Titanic, my nigga. It's going on for a whole continuation. It's going on for a whole another season of Walking Dead, bro. Like, it's pushing a whole another season of Walking Dead. Bro, I had this nigga in the headlock. I'm legit choking this nigga. Like, I'm legit choking this nigga, bro. Like, for real. I felt so bad. Like, cause I'm choking him. I'm telling him, bro, this is out of self-defense. It's like I got my licks in. I punch you pretty good. That's about it. Your pride still came involved and you still wanted more. So when I choked the nigga, I got him in a chokehold just like this. Remind you this position where I'm holding my arm up and choking him at. I choke him right here, right? I got him in a good little chokehold. I'm telling him, bro, if I let you go, will you stop? All right, I'm gonna stop. I let him go. He immediately tried to swing. Boom, block that, put him back in the chokehold. This nigga bite me into my chest, bro. The whole time, I'm thinking it was nothing. I guess because of the adrenaline. I was like, bro, what are you doing? I look down, and this nigga bite me. He doing it. Nigga turned into a zombie, my nigga. Bro, this nigga just turned into a Nazi zombie. Just when we come into a fist fight, fighting like men, and this nigga won't use his mouth. This nigga won't Mike Tyson it. So he started biting like he was a Nazi zombie or something, or a vampire. This nigga went to upward culling real quick. Bro, I ain't never met no nigga in this world that fights like that, bro. This nigga must have thought he was feeling like Mike Tyson. I was feeling like Mike Tyson, because when he was biting me, I bit his ear. I did. And it was the most graphic stuff I ever done. I never want to do that ever again in my life, bro. I never thought a fight was gonna get that graphic and that bloody. So he was biting. It was a competition on who can bite the hardest for them to just say, I can't do it no more. Cause he had a good grip, bro. Let me show y'all right now. I ain't about to show no ding-a-ling, bro. Y'all peep the hoodie though? Y'all like the hoodie? Right here. That's where he bit me at. Blend in with my skin, and there was nothing I could do about it. But the way I did this nigga in his ear, oh, I felt like Mike Tyson. Because when I bit his ear, I bit a big little nice piece out. I never thought I'd do something like that. So I'm biting his ear. I'm like, and then he actually busts. He's like, oh, stop. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, let go of me. And he finally let go. Come on, I let go. Bro, a piece came out, bro. I spetted his ear out. And bro, this is the most nastiest thing ever, bro. Y'all know human being ears get really musty and dirty, bro. But I'm telling you, majority of human beings, they forget to clean their ears. He was one of them. This nigga ear was so crusty. It's like a bottom of a flip-flop. Like this came from a beach sandy day. It just tastes like just dirt, nastiness, cheese. I was biting that ear good, bro. And like blood was trickling down and all on my lips and my teeth, my tongue. Oh, I had to mouthwash twice and brush my teeth like 2 times that day, bro. It's like, bro, you can get an infection. You get all that bacteria, dirt in your mouth. Bro, I couldn't go for it. So, bro, I remember after that, I spat it out on the floor. Nigga, blood was everywhere. I'm out bloody up like I was just a vampire. Cause someone snapped that side of me. I'm like, bro, what the heck? I just did that to that nigga? Bro, I'm telling you, anger can drive you down a whole different path. I'm telling you. I say, bro, no, I can't do that no more, bro. It's like I was self-defense, but this nigga took me to a whole nother level, bro. Like, I never thought I was gonna Mike Tyson nigga ear, bro, and bit it off. So I spit his ear. I'm like, pooh. His ear on the floor, like a little piece. Not the whole ear, but just a nice little chunk percentage piece. This nigga got half an ear downloaded on his left side. It's crazy. He gonna always feel that wind breeze that grazed the scalp right here. He gonna feel that. Cool breeze air, my nigga. Cool breeze air. My mom was like, she like, come on, bro, go in your room. My mom takes me to my room, rushes me to my room, everything. He get up, his ear like this and everything. Bro, remind you, this nigga, bro, he grabs a loaded gun. Bro. This nigga goes into his car, I think, or somewhere, and he grabs a loaded gun. I'm in my room, remind you. I don't know if he grabbed it or not, but I knew that he grabbed the gun because he shot the gun at my room. And this is when it comes to playing, I could have potentially died and got shot. This was the most traumatizing story ever, and it stuck with me before, I'm not gonna lie, until I randomly grew out of it. I was in a room. He went to go grab his gun. My uncle is in the hallway. He like, what are you doing with that? Put that back. He ain't that strong like that. So he pushed him. So I felt bad. So I heard my uncle just tumbling to the ground. I'm like, oh, the nigga pushed him out the way. Look, my door is right here. Okay, look, you see the door right there, right? Where am I, y'all niggas? Hey, okay. So look, this door right here. I was actually over here to this wall. This is not the same house, by the way. I remember I was sitting down on the floor. We got carpet in this house. The other house had tiles. So I remember I was sitting on the floor, I was chilling, and the door was right here. The door was right here, bro. I was sitting here, I was chilling. I was like, I'm not trying to calm down everything. I was like, I'm gonna call police. He comes, like I moved after that. I remember that split second I got up and I moved and I said, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and just stand by my closet. I sit on the bed. And just because I kept pacing. Then I sat down for a while. Then I get up and start pacing again and move. So I remember I was thanking like the Lord that I was pacing this time. And I moved again for this time. Loaded it up. Bro, them things were loud. Nigga, I had 2 bullet holes in my door. One up right here. One down here. One over there. And one there. This nigga shot me 4, bro. He shot 4 times in my room. It wasn't no once. Like, bro, you see me, bro? It wasn't no once. Nigga, that was 4 times. Bro, he was trying to end me, bro. I'm right here. The door, bro, the door is right here. Right here, bro. I'm like this. You gonna act up? And I'm like, man, do it, nigga. What you gonna do? Alright. Them bullets almost got me up out of here. They almost got me up out of here, bro. He regret his decisions immediately, so he started to get the panicking. He runs. I could hear the nigga running outside of the door. He runs in the garage. He tried to, like, I don't know what he did. He folded so hard. He's so stupid for this, bro. We in a good neighborhood, and these people do not play, bro. Our mic is crooked. These people do not play. So our neighbors, not only my mom called the police, but our neighbors did too, because the police, when they got here, they was like, yeah, your neighbors called as well, and you. So we came immediately. So, bro, not only that, he got cooked, because he should have just drove off and dipped. He didn't even left. Let me remind y'all niggas why he couldn't leave. He had no gas.